Welcome back, everyone, to another SlabStox 101 video. In this episode, we're going to cover how to surf eBay and find the completed sales history of items so that you never are buying a card uneducated, so that you always know how much the card's worth going into that purchase or that sale. Definitely a very, very important aspect of the sports card market. So you're seeing the eBay homepage. That's where we're going to be living this episode. But I just want to pick off where we left off in the cardboard connection tutorial video, where I showed you how to find the different parallels of the certain players in the sets. And then you can use that knowledge to go to eBay and search with those key terms. So for this episode, we're going to be looking at the 2018 Prism set. We're going to be looking at the base card. Oops, right there, the base card. We're looking at the green, and then we're going to be looking at the red, numbered out of 299, which means there's only 299 of those made. So to start, we are going to look at a search here that I had for 2018 Prism Trae Young. This is a very general search. It's going to return a bunch of keywords that match 2018 Prism and Trae Young. Those four words have to be in it, and if they're not, it won't show up. But here are different listings that return those four words. We have Prism PSA 9 Trae Young base rookies. We have a fast break luck of the lottery insert of Trae Young. We have Ruby Wave PSA 8. A lot of stuff that is not the base rookie, which is what we're looking for, which would be this right here. So we're seeing a lot of non-base rookie action. Here's a silver that's up for 1,525. Here's an autograph, a lot of random stuff. Before hopping into how to get those items out of the searches, I just want to clarify some things right here, is that there's three different things you can search for. You can search for all listings, or you can just search for listings that are accepting offers. And generally, those are buy it nows, to where a seller sets a price and you can go in and offer on that item under the value of the buy it now, or you can just buy it now if you see some advantage in that. Or you can sort by auctions, and auctions are just going to be items that have bids that are ending soon, and then you can see what's going on with that. And then buy it nows are just buy it now is either having best offers or not having best offers, and you either have to pay the price or you can offer. If you are looking at auctions, though, you can click auction here. It'll show you just the auctions that you can bid on, and then you can go by time ending soonest so that you can sort it and you can actually see, which ones are ending soon, which ones you can expect to bid on soon. My eBay is having a tough time loading here. Let me click return again, and gonna have to restart the process. It appears auction, time ending soonest. And now we see the auctions that are ending soonest are matching those keywords in that search for 2018 Prism Trae Young. But it has a lot of what we don't want to see in there. Different grades and whatnot, optic parallels, which is not a Prism card. But I want to show you guys a trick to make sure you return a lot of what you want. And that is to use these things called exclusions. So we have 2018 Prism Trae Young. I put PSA 10 there because for this search, we're just going to look at PSA 10s. And then you can have all these exclusions in there. There are different parallels. You can look at Cardboard Connection and write down the different parallels. Mosaic, a different brand. Luck of the lottery, get that insert out of there. Every single minus and then a word is making sure that the eBay listing doesn't have it in the keyword or the title. And that's going to help a lot, as I'll show you. It's going to show us just listings here of the Prism base PSA 10. And as you can see, that's really all that's coming up here. It's just Prism PSA 10 base rookies. We're not seeing anything else coming up. Now, I will say sometimes something will fall through the cracks, like this red, white, and blue, but that is just the picture of the card because it's not even listed in the title. So that one's an outlier, a weird one. But sometimes you will have something that your exclusions don't catch, and make sure to come up with your own exclusions based on different things that are coming up in the searches that you don't want to see, or different parallels on Cardboard Connection. But now let's get into really what the meat of this is, and it's looking at the sale values of cards. So we're going to look on this left side here. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to click on sold items here. It says show only. We're going to click on sold items, that little checkbox. And that's going to return based in chronological order, what ended most recently, and then what ended, the furthest back. We're going to see the different Prism PSA 10 rookies that have sold. So we're seeing a lot of buy it now. There's a lot of different auctions here. I'm going to make a very quick comment. If you see this, where it's a really, really low price, the $50 one bid best offer accepted, it means that that auction had a best offer feature on it, and a bidder put in an offer that the seller accepted, but eBay doesn't show what the offer was. So it'll just mark the sale price as what the initial auction start price was, which was $50. So this did not actually sell for $50. We do not know what it actually sold for, but just make sure you understand that if it says best offer accepted, these are rarely ever the actual sale price of the card. To move on, we're just going to keep on looking here. You see different ones are ending by auction, best offer. There was an orange that slipped through the cracks, so I did not have minus orange in my title. Something if I were going back to redo the search, I'd put that in to make sure it doesn't show up. But let's check out how to see the sale value of a or best offer accepted on a buy it now listing. So this one, we don't know what it actually sold for. So we're going to click on the card. We're going to see it right here. We're going to scroll down and we're going to look at the item number, eBay item number right here in the bottom right. I'm going to copy that number. I'm going to come over to a site called 130point.com. Just type in 130point.com, and then you can get to this thing called search eBay sales. And you go to the search button or search box, put in the item number, hit enter, and this should spit out the sale value of the card that we're looking for. It does take a little bit of time to load. So now, obviously, we just see a spinning dial here. Hopefully it loads soon. But in the meantime, let's go over and let's go back to our eBay search. And let's get in there. I'm going to show now the green. So if you see here, the green is right here. We want to see the green now. So we do want to see green PSA 10s. So I'm going to take out that minus sign. It's going to search for greens as well. And this isn't an issue. Sometimes this happens to where the eBay, if you're loading so many searches, it doesn't let you get your search up. So we're going to go here and we're just going to plug it in quick. Sorry, just had a little bit of technical difficulty loading the green thing, but we're back here to see the green PSA 10. So let's hit enter. And we're going to see just the green PSA 10s here now. So now you see green $600 buy it now, 600 or best offer, 800 best offer. And we're going to click sold listings again. Sorry about that. Once again, my Safari is having a little bit of issues with loading the eBay when I have so many searches going at one time. It's a system overload, it seems, but now we're here. We see the sold listings for the green PSA 10s. This one was a green shimmer numbered of 25 or a green pulsar. So that one sold for $5,347, which is obviously not this same one as this green here. So be mindful that sometimes you're going to see, cards that are not actually supposed to be showing up in the searches show up. But that's the gist of finding a parallel. We typed in green, it showed up. And then if we come back over to our best offer search, which we are looking for, 30 seconds ago, we see that it told us that this item actually sold for $400. Best offer accepted price of $400. So now you know how to go and search out those best offer sale prices, which is really good. I want to do one more little tutorial here on eBay before we hop over to something else. But we're going to look at 2018 Hoops Luka Doncic PSA 10. So this card is actually the brand name is Hoops. There is an NBA Hoops line from Panini, but when you search Hoops on eBay, it thinks you're just talking about basketball cards. Like there's something in there that has a match between basketball and hoops and relates them as the exact same search term. So it's going to return just every single Luka Doncic 2018 PSA 10 that returns as a basketball card category. So we're looking here and they got Chronicles, they got Optic. This is actually an Hoops card, so this is what we'd want to see. They have Prism here. They have Certified, just everything and anything. And how do we get it so that it just shows us the Hoops cards? I will show you. You put in here some quotation marks around the word Hoops. So this is going to tell it to actually search for the word Hoops. It has to be in the title. The word Hoops has to be in it for it to show up in this search. I click enter, and what do we see here? 2018 Hoops Winter PSA 10, 2018 Hoops PSA 10, Hoops, green out of 99. All we see is Hoops. We see the premium out of 199. Spectacular looking cards right there. But that's the gist of getting it to actually return the word in the search in the title. Another very common occurrence as to why you'd want to use this is that people put the player attribute. There's card attributes here, and there's one for what the player is. A lot of people put like LeBron James and Lionel Messi for just random cards. Like you could have a Tim Duncan card, which is actually good, but you could have a Tim Duncan card and they could put LeBron James as the player in the eBay item. And if you type in Tim Duncan PSA LeBron James PSA 10, it would actually return the Tim Duncan card because of that. So if you're searching for, let's just say really quick, Prism Lionel Messi, you would do this to make sure that Lionel Messi has to return in the search. So you'll only see listings that has Lionel Messi in the search versus it could show up with a bunch of random players if they put Lionel Messi in the card attributes section of the eBay listing. So that's another really helpful tip on how to use those quotation marks if you're getting faulty listings back in your searches. Now let's say we want to go back and search for data that's from a long time ago, because if you go to the sales data on ebay.com, it's only going to present you with the past 3 months of data. If we were to go back down to the very bottom of this page and click through all these different tabs and get as far back as possible, there's so many listings here for Prism Lionel Messi. I could put PSA 10 to make this easier to where there's only 50. So let's do that. Let's go and scroll down. The furthest back listing is June 17th, which is, less than 3 months ago from the day I'm recording this. And if we want to see data that's further back right now, you can go to the pwccmarketplace.com. You can come over here and go to their market price research tab. If you're on the home page, I actually already had a tab set up with this. So click on market price research. It'll return you this page. And I put in that same Trae Young search we were doing from earlier in this episode. And it's going to return me here all the Trae Young PSA 10 base cards from the past 15 years. And we can see here that if we scroll down, we're just going to go way back. So this is 250 plus listings here per page. We're going to go way back, and actually we're going to type in something way more rare because it's going to be too hard to see with the base. But we're going to search for the silver now. Silver PSA 10. We're going to go back, and we're going to go back, and we're going to go back. And we can see what these things were selling for on January 16th, 2020, January 17th, 2020, January 21st. And you can keep going back into last year too, and you can see how long ago this data goes back. And then you can see how many people should have been buying these things way back then, because currently this card is closer to $2,000. But on January 15th, 2019, this card was selling for $135, $205. And if you look at the top here, there are different filters you can use. You can filter by the price to make sure that's in a price range. You can filter by year and a time frame. This is a really, really good tool for you to use if you're trying to find historical price data. Now, I will say this. All this is super important for you right now today to start searching for sports cards and the sale values and listings and historical data. But super soon, very, very soon, our SlabStox Pro platform is coming out. Many of you that have been on this page, on our Instagram, on our YouTube, know about that this is coming out. I just want to show you, because once we come out with our SlabStox Pro platform, you will be able to do everything I just showed you in half a second, because you can get onto a page that will show you just the Topps Chrome LeBron refractor. It will already all be filtered. It'll already kick out all the bad listings, and it'll show you the ones you can buy, the different sales values up here on the chart, the volumes, basically everything you want to know by doing all the steps I just showed you right away. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be automated. You're going to love it. We're going to love it. I'm super excited for it. So be sure, if you have not already, it's going to be powered by eBay. I should have said that. It'll be powered by eBay. So everything on the eBay marketplace will appear on ours, and anything you list through our marketplace will appear on eBay. So you know that you're hitting that huge marketplace at the same time. But if you're watching this and this has not came out yet, most likely it has, because hopefully you guys are watching this video series for a long time trying to learn how to get into sports cards. But if you haven't yet, pre-register for the platform right now on slabstox.com/slabstocks. Put in your email here. You'll be pre-registered. You'll get to know right when it's dropping and when you can first get on our platform to use it. But if not, be sure to look out in the future or right now. If you can get onto it, just go to slabstox.com. I'm sure you can access it and use this right now to basically make the last 10 minutes nothing. And now you can just use the platform and everything's all good. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you learned something. It was a lot of information to digest, probably one of the longer videos in this SlabStox 101 series, but I appreciate you for waiting it out and learning some things. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.